Hello, I am Archivist Aaron, and welcome to my study. And today, we are back once more to... It'll be here eventually, probably. There it is. Man, that really made me second guess if that was gonna pop up at all. Wall World 2. Because I just did a bunch of resetting things, which was long overdue. I finally, let me see if I can go over to the thing, because there's the chat thing. As you can see, the tipping thing has reset, because for some reason, my YouTube and Twitch accounts on Stream Elements are not the same. Even though they're like conjoined and I can switch between them, they aren't the same account. That was what the issue was with the live chat and why it hadn't been showing up on the screen since the beginning. And same with the subscribers. It was all a separate account for some reason. Just a conjoined separate one. So I switched everything over and I actually remade all of the overlay things. That's why I didn't want to do it for the last like week or two since we started this, is because that, not start, there we go. It was a big hassle. Having to like remake all the overlays. I mean, there's only 3, one for the game screen, one for the start screen, and one for the chat screen, but even so, still kind of annoying trying to go through and like remake all of those to the same level of precision, even more precise and better formatted than the previous situation. But now it's all accurate, and the chat should show up in chat, and the subscriptions should show up there. As you can see, my buddy Void was the last person to subscribe thus far, so that's very nice of him. And I have a new tipping link, which should be the exact same. It's set up to the same PayPal account, so it should be the exact same situation, just with a slightly different link because it's to the conjoined Archivist Aaron account, not the original one. So hopefully that's fine. Hopefully that's good. And anyone that uses that link should show up in top and latest tippers, because there's nobody there right now because I just reset it. So good stuff. Also, something I was just thinking about right before the stream started is, how the heck do these tire tracks here, tire treads, how do those grip the wall? Like when it's sitting like this, you're like, oh yeah, look, it's a cabin, you know, you got the treads and it moves. But then you imagine this, you know, flipped up on a wall. How do these grip the wall? You know, earlier when we had like, you know, claws, you could see these gripping the wall and like moving you along them, but tank treads? Those don't do that. That's not how tank treads work. I don't think. Do tank treads have claws on them? I don't think they do. But anyway, aside from critiquing logic, we're gonna probably just get into it. I think we already spent all our money before we ended stream last time, so we'll just head to somewhere and hope for the best. But now we should be real speedy, because these treads have faster speed than even the the better legs did. So I think I was wanting to do the insane difficulty ones first, because once again the Zyrex activity goes up as you go, but I think the activity goes down if you don't do a level in an area for a bit. Yeah, because I think this was up here and now it's down here. So in theory, if we went and did like a mission or two here, like the easier missions here, then we could save up some money for more upgrades, and then we could go back and redo some missions here to lower the Zyrex activity over there, and then go back for the higher difficulty missions. Because doing the higher difficulty missions sounds good on paper, but it really would probably make things way too difficult for us. So let's just start with the easy things until we get to that first bar, and then head back and farm some over there and see if that lowers it. But also, I don't know why it says it's like L, XL for medium, and then XXL for big. Like, you would think that L would be big, XL would be extra big. I don't know. But apparently this is a small mission. A small mission. So we'll jump in and do that. See how our new tank treads do. That's gonna be delightful. Let's get the background music out of there. Now that we're like actually getting into things. Okay, we got a cloud wave above us. Probably... Oh yeah, we're pretty speedy. Ah. Wait, so... No. Well, I guess it's a small mission, but still. You know what this means? I kind of like the treads, though. They're kind of cool. This means that we only have this area before the wave, the cloud wave. And that is horrific. I think I need to keep this spawner intact. Little guy, do you hear what I just said? I need to keep the spawner intact. Because if we don't, then we're not going to have enough time. We're going to get hit with both the normal wave and the cloud wave at the same time. This is a really big cave. Then we might just do the first wave before the cloud wave. Okay, but this isn't the cave with the Zyrex what have you, so... Okay, so we'll just clear all this out. Now, I can't really spend any money at all on mining. Because we learned from last time, if you don't have 2 mines, you can't spend 1 mine's resources on, you know, mining better, and then the other one on combat, because you only have the 1. So we're just going to have to spend everything we get on combat upgrades, and be really crappy at mining for the first while. Which I guess is fine, and we usually end up with spare time anyway. But usually you like to be able to mine a bit faster. But we're doing fine here. I think the drilling power upgrades we've been getting with like the permanent currency has been working wonders for us. Oh, and here's the mother lode. It always seems to have like just one spot in the mine where every other piece of ore that it didn't figure out where to place it, it just plonks it down right in here. But yeah, to get more of the drilling speed upgrades, I think I need more of the that other currency, the dark one, not this one. Just the pure like black currency. Looks like black pearls or some such. No, stop shooting at him. We'll do that at the end of the mine, once everything's cleared. Okay. So it is kind of nice that I can just go through and do all the mining in one run, because... Yeah, we can drop that down. Oh, hi. That's where you guys have been. Well, I don't think they can spawn anymore so long as that is a thing. So let's go and do one more run. However many runs it takes to clear out the rest of this, because we have some loot down here. Yeah, pick up some of that. Hoo boy. Okay, good. I think that's everything. We'll go up this way to check. Be sure. Yeah, that's everything. Let's get out of here then. But what we are gonna do... Barrage mortar. I am wondering if I should go back in and kill those thingamahoozits and try to get the you know, the biometal out of it. Because I could, and that would bring us to the first wave, but I'm kind of... The cloud wave is what's really scary, and we'll have a bunch of combat upgrades. There we go. Yeah, see? 3 damage upgrades. That's amazing. And then decent turn and reload. So that should be enough to deal with the first wave and then the subsequent cloud wave. Probably. We'll see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect here. We're going to go to the honey badger. Attack these guys just because it's fun. Oh wow, they died fast. Okay. I didn't think we'd actually kill all of them. Yeah. Yeah, and so this is gonna summon the wave right there. Oh, we got the mortars. Right, I forgot about that. I wish we could just use this gun to fight out here, because this thing is efficient. Alright, we can damage things by running into them. Not much, though. Why him? There's so many ground enemies to fight, and you just decide, nah, man, we'll just shoot this guy. Alright. What does this do? What's the Cyrix bar? Oh, right. I forgot we had that. We'll try that after the cloud wave, because the cloud wave pushes this up by a bit. And then we'll try that to see what that does for us exactly. Alright, yes, hello. Oh, there's another mine, okay. Well, at least we're here from the start of the wave, unlike the last place. And we kill these guys super quick like. Okay, those guys get one shot. Ooh, these need to be taken out. Now you guys as well. Okay. I'm liking the crazy cat person. Why is there a Pikachu? Who are you? I'm Cade, reviewing the wall. You must be a local miner. You could say that. Then we can do a collab. You dig, I film, the cats produce. I don't think I trust the cats to produce. Which one is the main producer? Depends on the day of the week. Alright, yeah, I definitely do not count. I do not trust those cats to do that. If my cat is any, you know, example of cats trying to produce something, good luck. All she produces is chewed wires and hairballs, and that's about it. Yeah, this isn't gonna dig very well. Oh, hi. Hate those things. Alright, so if we destroy this, it's gonna push the bar up pretty high. And then if I hit 2, oh. Yeah, that's pretty game-changing right there. You can stave off the enemy incursion by a significant margin. Which means that it's no longer just like a death sentence to destroy the little thingamahoos and what's-its. Alright, but there's another mine because we're looking for a thing. And it's not in this mine. So there is another mine somewhere, probably further north. Ooh, and the tree is probably up there too. We should go grab that. Okay, I think we need to go in and destroy this. We can't use our, Oh, I need this to break through. Yeah, we'll be fine. I won't summon the next wave just yet. But almost. Anything else in here? Nope. We're good. The Could just grab that on the way out. I don't know why. I was just like, I need to go in order. Alright, this looks like it's got a technology back here. So we'll grab this, head probably all the way north, try to find that tree, and get that spare money up there for more combat potential. Oh, another vector rocket launcher. I still don't much like that one. Too much explosion, not enough, you know, rate of fire, you know? It's very important to me. Oh, well, there goes a bunch of stuff. Right, we still have all this to clear out before we leave. There we go. Alright. What do we get this time? Repair station. That's pretty useful. Okay, now we're gonna go straight to the top and hope we can get that tree and its money before the next wave, so we're fully combat ready. But this will be the cave that has the enemy, I'm pretty sure. That's what we're looking for. I don't know if that's an enemy or probably is. Hey, it's the tree. Okay. Yeah, we still got some time. There we are. I definitely want to upgrade these treads, though. That'll be nice. Alright. Money. Come along, come along. Haven't much time. Okay. We got the money, which means that we can get the upgrades. Let's just get... And we have enough for all of it. Let's get attack speed. Less spread. Let's get more damage and more rotation. There we go. Oh yeah, we kind of need to stay inside the little mortar things. Oh, change targets. Well, that's very nice of it. Okay, not too bad. Could have been better. I need the bullet penetration ability to be able to fight those things efficiently. Okay, here's the mine, the last mine, one with the guy in it. And we should maybe be able to get through to the end. Is that going to kill him? It's not. Let's try to mine this place out in record time. Not that we can really do anything about it, because we have no upgrades on our mining equipment. But I want to be able to get through this to the end before the next wave. If at all possible. Probably not possible, given everything we're seeing here. Alright, doesn't matter if we let those guys out, because they're just the rolly guys. Just need to mine everything, get all the XP and all the loot. This guy being able to shoot stuff is pretty useful. Oh, and we got more guys over here. Great. Yeah, this is not a small mine, like I was hoping. We do have a teleporter out, which I guess is nice. Okay, that thing's dealt with. Yeah, I still don't know what the foam gun is supposed to be good for. I mean, I guess it lets you open up a Zyrex area and then close it back up again. Like, you can go in, grab the materials, and leave. But still doesn't seem all that important. Because, if I'm going to be going into one of those areas... Okay, this place looks scary. Can you not follow me into this place? That would be appreciated. Oh, hi. Are you the spinner? You see, where the bouncing comes in handy. You just spray all the walls with this stuff, and he can't go anywhere. Alright, well, I guess that was the guy. I expected spinner as in, like, a weaver. You know, like a giant spider thing with a bunch of webs that slow you down and kill you and all that. But no, it was just a spinny guy, I guess. He likes to spin. You know, we can't really judge him for that. Everyone likes to spin, right? Okay, well, extraction is pretty soon, or the next wave is pretty soon. We want to get the rest of this going, and probably get the rest of the biometal as well. So we'll let the next wave happen. Of course, we'll be making the next wave happen a lot sooner than I'd like if you just keep shooting that. Thank you. I wanted enough time to clear out the rest of this first. Oh wait, we can do that again. Okay, and actually that means we can destroy this without repercussion. Okay. Oh, you still have inventory space. What have you been doing this whole time? Okay. Well, we're gonna grab one of this. Put her here. No, not over there. Put her here. No, here. Thank you. Perfect. That's still a little tricky to pull off. Ooh, drone system. That's gonna be huge. Okay. Yeah, now just get armor piercing and movement. Okay, hi. That's a interesting place for those guys to be. We should be able to destroy these and still get out in time. Oh, but we're real slow. Just give me the thing. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Luckily, we have the drone system and the mortars. So they're kind of taking stuff out for us. All right. Easy enough wave. Now, I'm just gonna reconnect to make sure we didn't miss any of the black and blue, whatever you would call these, and then we're just gonna skedaddle out of here. Cause yeah, it went pretty cleanly. Got all the biometal, which is 8 apparently. Can this activate that? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, no, I think that was everything. This is a cool gun. I like this gun. Alright, we'll just use this to get back. Wham. Okay. Now we'll get the extraction. Oh wait, can we do... We can do this. B. Swamp one of those down. And then exit the mine. And then extraction. We have a little heal thing here. It's pretty nice. I don't know if it'll be necessary. Usually the extraction waves are real easy. Especially because we've been investing everything we own into, you know, combat increasing buffs. Those die quick. Good. Thank you, drone. Drone is always there to looking out for me. Alright, yeah, take those things out before they can evolve. Yeah, the extraction wave did not know what hit him. Okay, bye. Nice. How much money we get? 5 billion, that's my estimate. $6,000. I mean, that's close to 5 billion. Very, very close. All right, continue. We head home. All right. So what do we get? We get a lot more of that, a lot more of this. Not enough for this. This is what I was wanting to save up for, but I think because we now have more of the blue and purple, I think we can get more important upgrades here. Yeah, like vacuum, the gun, or yeah, so we can't get more drilling power, but we could get the vacuum or the gun. Both? No, this is way too expensive. So yeah, we'll get 5 more vacuum capacity, which is huge. We love the vacuum. We could get more speed, actually. I'm getting that. Ooh, and we still just need more of this for that. That's good. Because I like the speed. That's going to help us get around a lot easier without having to get those mining upgrades as early. So, I guess we'll just head back in. I mean, we got some good upgrades to things. Next mission. Let's see, hard, insane, normal. So this, what do we need? Mine for ore. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad at all. I can mine for ore. I've been doing that this whole time without even being told to. I'm just a natural mining machine, I guess. But it definitely reminds me of Deep Rock Galactic, where, you know... Why are you putting me down with this no mine? Do I go up or down from here? I only need to find 20 of that. I find 20 of that sleeping. Okay, but let's just keep going up. I don't know where the cloud wave is, or the tree. Okay, there's the cloud wave. Now, is there a second mine below us? Might as well mine this all out. I think we're gonna not get any mining upgrades this time. Again. Because last time it worked out fine. I think it's because we're finally getting to the point that we have enough of the baseline mining upgrades that it's not painfully slow. It's only mostly painfully slow. Is this it? Is that the whole mine? There's stuff down there. How do you get to that? Down here? Okay. That got more biometal, which is nice for us. We'll just let the seismic generator do its thing. We really need to upgrade that, because it doesn't do a whole lot. I mean, it takes like the entire time that I'm in the mine to finally destroy those few blocks right at the start. Okay, we'll destroy that. Eventually, especially now that we got the thing that can delay the Zyrex. We don't have to be scared of gathering biometal anymore. What are you? Oh, you're one of them. Why are you in there at such a weird angle? There we go. Thank you for dying. Your contribution to being dead is very appreciated. You know, I'm pretty sure I have complained about it before many times, but it still just mystifies me why a lot of people, or mainly why the platform makes it so people sometimes just like censor themselves so heavily, you know? Because apparently on YouTube, a lot of people censor a lot of things for wanting to be, I guess, advertiser friendly. I don't have ads on any of my videos yet, so I don't have to worry about it. I can say whatever the heck I want and I'm fine. But you know, it makes it really hard to follow videos, I gotta say, because I was watching a video earlier, like it's not really true crime, it's more just the like body cam stuff and people analyzing body cam footage and talking about it. That place had almost no minerals. That sucks. But yeah, so I was watching videos about that stuff, and they would censor everything. They censored the word hostage, they censored the word victim, they censored the word, like the words for every drug, like Xanax, heroin. It's like, it's really hard to understand what they're saying, because you just hear, oh yeah, he had bleep X. I'm like, what's bleep X? Is that like some new Twitter thing? Is that Elon Musk's newest thing, bleepx? I don't know. Like, I have no idea what bleepx means until, you know, I eventually sit there and like think about the context of it and look at the exact wording and the subtitles, and then eventually I'm like, oh, they were trying to say Xanax, but for some reason they decided, nah, YouTube wouldn't like that, so we're just gonna censor it so nobody knows what we're talking about. Like, it's, I mean, maybe people who do Xanax would know it immediately, but I do not do that, so I'm just like, I have no idea what this man's talking about. He's speaking some other language, just bleeping out half of every other word. Because, I was too busy and I forgot that enemies existed. That's fine. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. Who is it hurting to just mention those words? I don't know. Oh, this is a problem, isn't it? Why do you attack them? And why did I press that button? I meant to press 3 for the saw, not 2 for the time thing. Because yeah, I don't know. If I was a victim in a crime or a hostage, I don't think that it would make me feel any better for someone to bleep out the word victim or hostage. I wouldn't be sitting there like, you know, feeling included because they decided to censor out the word of what I once was. You know, that's not how it works. And I don't think advertisers care if it's a video about a hostage situation, you saying the word hostage. I'm just saying. Like, the video's material itself kind of makes it so it makes no sense to censor it. So I really feel like censorship goes way too far a lot of the time. And maybe I'll have to do it too at some point once I do get advertisement support on the channel eventually. Ow, there's lava there. But it just mystifies me as of this point, because it's like, why would anyone care about those words? I wouldn't. I mean, drugs exist. I don't like them. I probably dislike them more than any advertiser ever could. But I'm still fine with the names of them being said. Especially if it's pertinent to the context. Like, you know, if there's some druggie running around on drugs, and it's a police video about it, you should be able to say what the name is. Like, am I wrong? It seems like common sense to me. So yeah, that was something very confusing that I was watching earlier, and it hurts my brain, the whole censorship thing, because I really, in many ways, not just that way, but in many ways, I feel like censorship is kind of out of control in modern day. It's like the more free people are to do whatever the heck they want to do on the internet, the more people are going to try to restrict that freedom and decide for you what you're going to do and what you're going to watch and what you're going to play, you know? And I don't understand that. It's the same thing with the itch.io thing and the thing with Steam. I forget what the company that's, you know, causing all the issues is called, but it's the thing with the payment providers and that one whiny company that was going through and like trying to censor all the games as much as they could by leveraging the payment processors to stop game platforms from actually hosting games they don't like. And it's like why is it that we're on the internet, we have infinite freedom to look at whatever we want and do whatever we want because it's the internet, you know? And yet people now more than ever are just trying to stop you from using your own individual freedoms to, you know, consume the content that you want to consume. It's crazy stuff. The internet is a wild place nowadays. Because, like, you know, if it were up to me, I'm just saying, I would not restrict anything that isn't strictly illegal online. Like, because why would you? It's just online stuff. They can do whatever the heck they want on there. It's their internet. I wouldn't be sitting there. I might advise people against it. Like those, you know those sites where they're just like super gory and everything, and almost everyone on the internet has like that one childhood memory of stumbling across those sites and being scarred for life. You know, that kind of stuff. It's like, I would definitely warn people against it. You know, scarred for life is probably a bad situation to be in. But, you know, I wouldn't make it just, you can't have these kinds of websites, take it down now or I'll take it down for you kind of thing. Like, no. That's just dumb. That's restricting freedom, and I as a proud American, I do not like restricting freedom. Freedom is my middle name. Archivist Freedom Saren. That's it. Actually, I think I made that joke before and used different middle names. But my middle name changes day to day. It's like a mood ring, you know? Mood middle name. This is a big mine. I've just been ranting about random things that come to mind as I mine aimlessly, and I realize now that I have not been getting many resources, and I've been getting a lot of just rock. Although, look how much dust we're up to, like, oh my gosh. Hey, we're making bank that way. But we're probably gonna die if we don't get enough, you know, minerals to be able to actually fight the cloud wave. So yeah, we need more of this. Much more of that. I mean, we can probably get at least the first round of combat upgrades with this amount of money. Pretty readily. And you're just a single enemy here. Alright. Now, we need to head back soon, but we do have that teleporter right up there, so we have a bit more leeway here. I want to fill up our inventory, so we're going to skip some empty blocks. Ugh. Wow, that's a... Why was there so much ore in that one vein? That's like more than 4 other veins at this depth. That's weird. Alright, take us out of here. First, Upgrades. We'll get that and one of this. Okay, that's pretty good. Now we'll fight off this wave. We got a lot more in this cave though before we have to be going up to the cloud wave, and we should be able to get our 2 ability again before the next wave as well, which would be nice. Okay, now they're body blocking for him. There we go. Okay, we do some damage with our treads, which is why we got them. It's not a ton, but it's enough. Alright, so we'll head back in here and see what we can do to grab the rest of this. Because, yeah, this place is big. Ah, there's another one of you there. Might as well just destroy it now. We're gonna have our Zyrex pushback button pretty quick. Might as well just grab all that. There's another spawner in there. But yeah, we have the pushback. We'll just do that to send it all the way back. I think it can go back behind the last wave, so we don't have to worry about it being far enough in to be worth resetting. Those guys are tanky. Oh, there is one more. Where the heck did you come from? I was like, I'm pretty sure there's one more somewhere, and then for a second, I thought, no, it looks like that's about it. And then it just comes out of the woodwork. I don't know where it came from. Ooh, but there's a tech up there. Oh, hi. That's some lava. Probably lava all up in here, too. Yeah. We're so boxed in. Ooh, more tech. Where even am I? This place is so, like... I think I was up in the upper area before. But now we're kind of lower down here. I see why they have teleporters in this area, because it is big and labyrinthian. Alright, but if we grab the rest of this, and you... Oh gosh. We'll wait for that to go down. Alright. Yeah, and the teleporter should be around here somewhere, right? Because this... Yeah, there it is. I was going to say, this is where we were earlier when we teleported out. We'll keep mining. But now that we have our way to a teleporter, we can probably break some spawners and not worry about the next wave, because we can just get straight back out to our ship real easy like. Destroy all this. Okay, you come with us up to here. This is where I'm gonna like regroup next time, so I want to have that all organized there. Hi. I don't know why those things just... No, no. Thank you. That thing just shoots out in like a random direction. Okay, but if we destroy this... Can't grab it right yet, but that's fine. We'll put it up here with this stuff. Grab one of these. Head over here. Hope that this can stay still. Nope. Okay, there we go. There we are. Tesla. That's actually really good. Okay. Let's jump out of here. Now we can get one of you, one of you. We're wanting to go for this because it's like the biggest single upgrade in there. Yeah, we actually have enough time for another run, I guess. Surprisingly. I mean, that's a significant amount of time. I'd be sitting out there for like a minute, when I could be running in here for a minute. Okay, that was not where we were supposed to be going. Excuse me, pardon me. Yeah, so pick up the rest of that stuff. And then I'll take this, and we'll do the same thing. And this should be everything from inside the... Excuse you. Thank you. There we are. Chemical trays. Kind of useless. But you know what? That's fine. We're not supposed to be going up. It's already up. I guess I was already up. Yeah, destroy those guys. Now destroy one of these guys. Can you stay still, please? Without the magnesis, it's very difficult. I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom and see what's down here, because I think we've done both the mines in the lava area now. I doubt there'd be a tree at the bottom of this area, but we might as well check. Crystal. Okay, can't get through that yet. We're just gonna be continually heading up this way. Then we're gonna need to deal with a cloud wave, which will suck, but you know, it is what it is. Which usually they have a mine halfway through a cloud area. So what we can do, we could stop at one of that and then put a turret down. Possibly. Because that would probably help us a lot against the little enemies. I wonder if the damage you do with the tank treads is static across all the upgrades, or if it is proportional to... Yeah, build us one of those. Yeah, that's gonna help. Okay, now we can stop here again. Little Tesla tower did indeed help us quite a bit. What's all this? To the destroyer of the wall, are you enjoying these stories? Is it nice to read about a true hero? How does it feel to know you can never reach my heights? Oh, many have tried. They came in their pathetic yellow suits. Now remember, while you wear yellow, I wear gold. I, the deconstructor of the fourth wall, and the true hero of this story, Venetius Glorianus Ridiculous the First. Alright then. Well, isn't that guy pompous? But he's right, you know, this is the first wall that I've come across. He's already broken the fourth wall, so it's pretty skilled right there. And I have a plan. I need some money for said plan, though. So let's keep gathering up this money. That's a lot of enemies. That is like a few enemies in there. So I guess we'll just take whatever resources are outside of that area and do the plan with that. Yeah, you grab that. Good job, little cat bot thing. Whatever you are. Okay. Now, I think because we have the Tesla towers, I think that we can stop getting the combat upgrades and we can focus on mining again. Like the good old days. And this is done. There we go. That gives us enough of this to be able to kill these guys. And not have to worry about inciting another wave just yet. I mean, we will once we destroyed all these, but not just after the first one, at least. There's a plus. Get out of here. Okay, we definitely need to make it back pretty quick here. I am going to be destroying these, and you as well. Okay. Okay, we don't really have more time, sadly. Let's head back. Not that useful, but oh, we need to be here in order to build. How much does the second one cost? 12? We have enough for that. All right, now we got a lightning to the south and a lightning here. Because these mines are very close together, they're both kind of in range at the same time. That's a lot of melee guys. Lots and lots of melee guys. What the heck? Alright. Well, you see? Everything worked out. Now, we could start extraction at any time, but I don't wanna, so... Because the longer we spend in here, the more of this resource we can get, and the more dust as well. So, pretty important to just stick around for as long as possible and get as much as you can before leaving. What's this? Is it another vector thing? Oh, shotgun. Okay, that's actually useful. Not right now, because we spent a bunch of upgrades on the machine gun, so I don't see how that'll ever help us. It's the same issue as in the first game, you know? Unless you just never upgrade your combat abilities until later, you're never going to be in a situation where you want to upgrade one of the other weapons. Because generally by that point, you've already upgraded your main weapon, the one you started with, by so much that it's just not efficient to do it any other way. So we're gonna first go up to the tree, then come back down. I'm pretty sure the tree is north of here. Oh, there's another mine. There's a lot of mines on this map. I thought this would be a bit smaller, but we don't really have enough time to mine them all out, I don't think. There's the tree. How long is this gonna take? A long time. Okay. But at least we can grab the big influx of loot that's behind this. And maybe that will get us somewhere. I wonder, is this the perfect time to use this? Yes, it is. Well, good. I finally found a good use for that. Alright. We don't have enough for significant upgrades here. Let's just get that and that. Because I want to try to clear another mine. But we only have like these two to go. And I think this will be off cooldown before this. So maybe we have a little bit more time than that. But and those Tesla towers help a lot, but not that much. Like, a couple more waves and our thing is going to be beaten down too much to survive. Even with the towers. Okay, but there were 2 mines between us and the towers, right? Why are you guys right there? Okay, we need to grab the money without destroying the that. But you're kind of getting in the way of that, aren't you? We need all this. Don't mind me. Just, you know, minding my own business. I think there's a teleporter in here somewhere. Probably not. We just need to run back manually. Okay, we can get this, which is a... Never mind, we cannot get that. We can get this, which is a good amount of money at the end of the game. None of these really help us. Ooh, this helps us. Helps us a lot, because those ground forces are what's really the issue. So let's head back down, try to see if we can't get to the set Tesla things. I don't know if we will be able to. Okay, I hear the Tesla going off, so it is indeed reaching them. Pierce through them. Good. Yeah, take them out. Thank you. Okay, Tesla towers. Kill them, please. They have so much health for little ringy-doos. You wouldn't think it. Okay. That went well, because we got back down to the Teslas, and we had the penetrating bullets, which is huge for us. And yeah, this will be done before the next wave, so we still have time. Sadly, not enough time to get the double beam, even though I like the double beam. Probably not enough time to be breaking any more of the incubators, really. Take them out. Keep mining. More technology equals more money. Good. Grab up all that currency. Very nice. keep going because we got plenty of time here. Oh, and there's a teleporter. Great. Means we got even more time. I do not like the cactus blocks. They hurt me very much. Okay. We don't really want that thing dead. That would hurt us greatly. You know, time-wise. Let's reduce the time there with our ability. Okay, well, we can clear out the rest of this. Bring all this down into here, and then teleport back because we're both full up. Now, yeah, we'll just not do that. Honey badger them. They're nice. We got so much technology in here. Let's bring this all the way down here. Don't kill that. Okay, hide. We need to grab up all this that we can. We need you to grab up all this that you can. Okay. Now we're gonna smack you. Grab this. Good. Drone system. Mo money. I don't think we need anything in there right now. We just need to grab the rest of this. We can just take this back manually. Aerial mines. Never heard of them. I think that's the first time we've seen that. But that's good, I guess. Okay, and that's all that's up there. Head up this way. Anything else up here? No. Okay, I think we might be able to destroy the things. It'll just be dangerous. But we need that biometal. But yeah, these two are right up here next to the entrance, so we can destroy them and then get back to the front right quick. And then we're right next to the Tesla towers as well. So let's just go for it. Oh, there goes the aerial mines, I guess. Which one? There you go. Why is it throwing these enemies at us? These are the easy enemies. We have the mines, and we got the drones, and we got the lots of upgrades. Alright. Well, we took them out. We still have a little bit of time. Greedy, I know, but let's head up to here where we never fully finished it. Get out of here, enemy. Evil villain. Did we actually finish? No, we didn't finish everything. It's just going down. I was like, this is very empty looking. And I was just being thorough as we went. You can get rid of all these spiky guys. There's so many of them. Like, jeez. This is what we're looking for. There we go. Okay. We might just need to head back and extract because we're running out of time here. Come on. There we go. Head back down to the guys, to the boys. I don't think we'll be able to. We just need to extract, like, now. I wanted to get to the Tesla towers, but we're just not fast enough for that yet. And once that bar reaches the end, I'm pretty sure the Leviathan spawns, and we are not going to be surviving a full extraction wave with the Leviathan in here. So, yeah, we just aren't going to deal with that. And they're just throwing the easy guys at us right now on the ground, so the tank treads and the drone can handle those themselves. Ooh, these guys are suck. Gotta take them out while they're in the air, or else it's just become a big issue. Obliterate them all. Alright. Not even any on the screen when this thing shows up. Get them out of here. Okay. Like how the mines stay there, but the drone comes with me. That's interesting. Alright, we're gonna get a lot of stuff from this. I mean, look at that. I am happy with how many researches we got. $244 Zyrex killed, jeez. Man, they really threw some armies at us. 9,000. Okay, that is a significant amount of dust. And we basically didn't spend any of our alternate currency here, which is great. Because that means we get to bring it home. Yeah, look at that. 45 of it. So I think the first thing we'll do is probably get a better platform, right? Because I like these that they do damage when they hit things, and they're real fast once you get them up there. I mean, look at that, 160. Its baseline speed is already better than this thing's baseline, and its upgrade is better than its upgraded. So this is what we want when we're going for speed. Yeah, look at that. That's another 60 speed up. Once we get that next upgrade, I want it. It's only 40k. That's, I mean, oh hey Ebos, how's it going? Only 40k is a bit of a odd statement, given that 40k is a lot, but oh, we can't afford this. Sad. So yeah, we have enough of the alternate currency, just not enough of the anything else. So that's unfortunate. But alright, let's head back in. We need to do another level so we get more money. Now we got the faster treads, so that's gonna be great for us. How's our... yeah, our activity bar is not too bad just yet. Let's see, because yeah, we got the 2 insanes and the 1 hard. 27,000 steps? That's like, I don't know, 27,000 more than I do. No, I probably do a lot more than I realize. I've never tracked steps, but yeah, I definitely do not take 27,000. That is a lot. I'm doing all right, you know. It's been a morning. I ran out of cheese for my eggs, so I had to use feta, which was good. Still, you know, feta is pretty great. But aside from that, pretty normal morning. Alright, we'll just keep going up in difficulty to hard, not jump to the insane one just yet. Oh, and I got the I think I got the chat and everything working on screen, but I think it's disappeared by now. Was it showing up on screen? I hope so. Bio samples taken. How do I do that? I don't know. There's a lava area, so I assume down is to the end. I think the area that you spawn in is the indicator of what direction you're supposed to go, because I think up is always less lava-y, and down is always... Yeah, so that's the bottom, meaning it's going to be a mine here, possibly a mine up there, and then... Yeah, it does show up in the chat. Good. A little off center, though, but that's fine. Oh, great. Immediately one of these. We're just gonna have to destroy it. I mean, can't be having that. Oh, hey, but there's a biosample. That's weird. Oh. We just need to shove them into the ship. We can't even hold them. Interesting. But yeah, that's something I did last night and this morning, was I finally got my whole overlay set up, transferred over, because everything was broken when I left Twitch, so... White letters on white background, though. That is true. That is weird. I think I set it to black, but... Huh. I'll need to check those settings. Oh, maybe I set it to black. I can actually change that right now. That would actually be smarter. But then I'll need to open up my... Well, one sec. We'll do this. We'll get this fixed. I just need to mute desktop audio, open up the browser, open up the Stream Elements overlays thing. YouTube, I said pause. You see, this is why we turn off desktop audio, is because YouTube does not understand the word pause, like, ever. Okay, so game overlay. Mining looks easy. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of permanent upgrades that help it. Yeah, and it shows on here that the lettering is black. I don't know why it's showing up as white on there. Yeah, it's set as pitch black. Maybe if I switch it to a different color. Well, you guys want to be purple or something? I can make you purple. Let's see. If I go to that one, then text settings, and then get this exact color combination, then go back to the chat, and then text settings, color, put it in like that. There we go. Save. And then close that. Did that change it to purple? Red and black. Yeah, I think it's just that the font is too small, perhaps. I changed it to purple, but yeah, I think the text is a different color. It's just so small that it looks more like an outline. I'll turn up the font size. That might help a bit here. Oh, but it is purple. That is nice. I think that'll look good in general, actually. Let's turn up the font. And then also, I think I need to move this over a bit. So position, move that over like that. Save. Let's see what that does. And maybe I should have it so chat is permanently up, just so that you don't have to keep sending messages. Show messages permanently. Okay. Save. There we go. So now if you say something, or if I think I can actually chat through this. What? Let me actually test. Can I type in here? Why is it not showing up at all now? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I mean, that position-wise that works. It still looks a little small. Maybe it needs to be bold. Maybe that's what I need. Can I boldify it? Bold. And can I say something in there? I can, and it pops up as me. Oh, that's good. Test, yeah. That's a bit more legible, right? Now that it's bold. I don't know how a big message will do in that small of a text box, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It looks good, and I have a yellow name, so that's kind of nice. Okay. So yeah, still very much work in progress stuff we got going on there, but I'm finally getting it set up, which is very nice. Okay, desktop audio back on, browser is closed so it doesn't lag out my system, and we're back to it. Okay, we need to break in there in order to get the little bio sample there, but that's fine. We actually want to do that now that I think about it. Because if I break this, then we're going to have enough ahead to use that to reduce it. You got to increase it to reduce it, so you put the reducing thing on cooldown. Oh yeah, and you need to be taken back manually. Oh, what if you get destroyed in lava? That would suck. It would make sense. Gonna be YouTuber instead of Twitching? Yes. For a lot of reasons. I think the main reason was just that back when I first made the switch a couple weeks ago, I was playing a lot of WoW private server, and that is technically against the terms of service on Twitch, but YouTube does not care. So I was just like, oh, I should just, you know, switch to YouTube so I can stream that because I've been playing it so much. But then right as I switch, I got out of the mood to play it. So it was, at least it's an option now, though. I'll be able to do that eventually. So yeah, that was the main reason. Multiple other reasons, though, like how Twitch is so freaking, like, inconsistent with bans, you know? Like, it'll... Like that one situation where they kept banning VTubers for having, like, a little too much skin showing on their virtual drawing avatar, and yet there were literally people, like, having sex on stream, and they were only banned for, like, a day. And it's like, and the VTubers literally got banned longer just because they're not as popular. And it's like, it was such a twisted system that they had. I was always a bit about Twitch. And WoW in general is allowed, but only if you're on Blizzard servers. So if you're on a private server, that is technically against the rules. And a lot of people were saying, like, you can do it. As long as someone doesn't report your account or something, then Twitch is never going to notice it or care. But, yeah, no. Just on the off chance that that would happen, I'm not the kind of person that would like to get banned, so... I just was like, switching to YouTube would be easier. We'll just do that. Then I can play it to my heart's content. So next time I'm in a WoW mood, that's what we're doing. Let's see, upgrades. We have a bit. Yeah, and Blizzard is not fun. I have a lot of qualms with Blizzard. Like, hoo boy. I seriously cannot play on regular WoW servers anymore. You know, like, I've grown up with WoW, and I like WoW as a game, especially classic WoW, but Blizzard just made it unbearable to play with the bots and the, you know, like, I don't know if you play WoW, Evos, but it is, the state of the game currently is just not sustainable. It's not good. The economy is insanely inflated. Bots are running everywhere. There's like entire bot mafia groups going around that are like harassing people in real life for trying to stop their botting operations. It's a big problem. Yeah, and that is also an issue that they you know, the difference between retail and classic is huge. So a lot of the OG players don't like retail World of Warcraft, but they came out with classic WoW, which is basically, they also changed it significantly. Ooh, that's exactly what we needed. A little teleport block. But yeah, so they basically they released Classic, but it wasn't Classic, it was like revised Classic. And so a lot of OG players still don't like it. I've been playing on a server called Turtle WoW, and it is a lot more bots like in NPCs. No, bots as in like players that set up an automated system on their computer to play the game for them, and it'll like go and mine ore and pick plants and kill enemies and make a ton of money 24/7 without anybody actually needing to input anything with it. And so on hardcore, people were like, oh, well, but these bots still only have one life. So if we go and kill the bot, then the bot will have to level from level 1 and it'll delay their, you know, bot mafia. But then the people that run the bots started actually like harassing and attacking the people and that were doing that. And it was a whole issue. So, but Blizzard barely does anything about it. They could like on Turtle WoW, they have no bots. None. And they have a much smaller team and budget than Blizzard does. So they definitely could take out the bots, but they don't. They just decide, nah, each bot still requires to pay Blizzard a monthly fee to play the game. So they're just like, no, the bots make us money, so we're not gonna ban them. we're just gonna occasionally do something to get rid of like a few thousand bot accounts, but that's just to keep, you know, to save face. We're really not doing anything about the tens of thousands of bot accounts that are out there. So it's crazy. I don't understand why they just don't care about the community anymore, but that's how Blizzard be. Not to mention, you know, all the political issues that they got into with the, I don't remember the full story with it. I think it was like sexual assault allegations or sexual harassment allegations at Blizzard itself. So that was great. And then they also went like, that's a lot of enemies. They also did stuff in a really weird direction as well with the content of the game, because they ended up taking out, not only did they take out all the pictures in the game that had any women in it. Like there was this one picture that had been in the game since Classic, which was basically just a woman that looks like the women in the game, and she's just like leaning against, like laying on a bed in like a, you know, the generic underwear that the characters have under the armor. And for some reason, recently, like in the last few expansions, Blizzard decided to remove that, even though it had been in the game since Classic, and nobody really looked at it as a sexual image. It was just, you know, like world building stuff where it's like, ah, yes, this is a player model in the game that's posed like this, and it's like a funny little, you know, this person has a saucy, you know, image on his wall kind of thing. And they removed it. So they've been doing a lot of questionable, like, political things as well with changes in the game, and it's really bizarre. So yeah, I'm not a fan of Blizzard. They're not fun. That's why I do Turtle WoW, which is like a completely privately owned type server that they make a lot of custom content and quality of life stuff. They don't have any bots, not even like gold sellers or anything. So it is like a utopia as of now. It might end up going bad eventually, but they're right now in kind of a big issue with Blizzard, because Blizzard is trying to like get them shut down and all that, which is kind of BS as well. But I guess the whole trying to get them shut down thing is probably why they don't appreciate people streaming it on Twitch, because they don't want more attention called to it, and thus more player base and more budget for the server to fight them in the lawsuit. But, you know, I kind of hope that Blizzard loses. I mean, it won't lose the lawsuit, but I hope it loses in the way that, like, the company goes defunct, because that server part. No, the Stop Killing Games is more about, it's about, like, unique IPs that are getting no longer, what would you say, like, supported. So, like, I forget exactly which games it was, but there were games that some developer company had that were kind of internet required games, and then those games were taken out of people's libraries because the company just didn't want to keep hosting the servers. Whereas they could have just, you know, gone in and done what every other person in that situation did, which was they just open it up to being able to have the players host their own servers and then leave the game open source or whatever when they'd abandon it. So it's about abandoned games. The private server thing, the reason why Blizzard hates it so much is because it isn't an abandoned game, and they're still trying to make money off of it. And they're just like, no, you can't also be making money off of this game franchise that we made and then completely butchered into an unplayable state. That's horrible. You can't do that. But it's like, you know, in my mind, if someone can make your game better than you can, just let them have it. Like, you know, that's what... Okay, these don't get destroyed in lava. That's very good. But it's like, it's better for the player base, for sure, to have private servers be available. And Turtle WoW did actually say, like, hey, we are willing to join Blizzard as, like, part of the conglomerate and run our server officially with official permission. But Blizzard was still having none of it. So... you know, because it'll make them less money if Turtle WoW is a part of it. Pirate hardware, yeah, it's a pirate software, but yeah, he's a bit of a special individual, and no, not R. I want to press F to upgrade. But it's funny that he's brought up because with specifically with WoW, he was a WoW streamer, still is, I think. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about him in months now, but there's just too many enemies. I'm trying to kill that thing up there, but then there's like 50 other things here. That's why we need the there we go, got him. That's why we need the drone and the mortars and stuff to take out extra enemies that I can't be bothered to deal with. But yeah, Pirate Software, there was a whole to-do about him completely misrepresenting what Stop Killing Games was about live on stream, and he never even really looked into it. He was just basically like, they want to be able to keep playing the games even though the people who made the games don't want to keep supporting it. How dare they? And yeah, he was kind of a jerk about it. He was also a jerk in hardcore WoW. So, you know, that's why everyone clowns on him now. Like Elon played Elden Ring. Not exactly. He was like a decently big name in the WoW community for a while. You know, he was up there with like, not as high as Asmongold. You know, Asmongold is kind of in a league of his own, but he was one of the bigger WoW streamers for a time, and then now he's completely just kind of a nobody because everyone abandoned him after that whole, well, not everyone, most people abandoned him after that whole controversy. But before doing the whole controversy with the Stop Killing Games, he had another famous blunder where he was in a hardcore dungeon as a mage, and he didn't go back to save his teammates, and so his teammates all kind of died, and everyone blamed Pirate Software on it because he could have saved them. You know, as a mage, he can like freeze enemies in place and everything, and he just didn't. So everyone kind of clowns on him for that too, where you'll always hear it referenced him saying like, "Look at my mana. I have no mana," when even though it's like 70% full on mana for most of the clip. And so you hear that kind of stuff a lot. It's pretty funny. Yeah, letting people die ain't okay. It really isn't. Yeah, I mean, there is a certain amount of just running for your life that is acceptable in hardcore, but when you're the mage, you're kind of taking on the responsibility of slowing enemies down for your teammates. And if you just slack on that duty, it's frowned upon very heavily. And I played a lot of hardcore myself. Not as much as the streamers that do it a lot have, because obviously I've streamed it a little, but not a ton. I might do it a bit on Turtle. There is official hardcore support on Turtle WoW, which is nice. But I've been having fun just doing non-hardcore characters on the server because it's a lot less stressful. Alright, well that mine is done. Was that the first mine we were in? I don't know. This is very big. We might either have another mine or the cloud wave above this. No, we have another mine. Wow. We almost have all the samples we need too. Let me actually, because there's another mine. No, don't disconnect. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. We're gonna get more mining upgrades. So we can never mine fast enough. Let's mine through here. Don't get killed by the lava. Thank you. They really like the lava down in the lava zone, don't they? Just mine all this out. We're doing good on the mining. And I wonder when our enemy timer pushback is going to be ready to go again. Okay, you can wait up here. There we go. So yeah, hopefully in the next couple months I'll get around to playing some WoW, and then maybe you can see exactly how the game is from me playing it. That would be nice. Yeah, and I have this little guy as a drone. I don't remember if we got drones for the spider yet. But I need to get to the next area so I can upgrade this guy more. Because as of right now, he can't hold as much as I would like. And by that I mean he has an inventory capacity. I'd like if he could just hold infinite, but he cannot. Someday, though. You just mine out everything without destroying their chrysalis or what have you. No, bring that with us. Thank you. Okay, I think we have enough for a little bit. Yeah, so many things on the screen. That can be true if you're jumping into it at the higher levels. At the start, you only have like 1 or 2 buttons though, so it really isn't that bad if you kind of go from the start to the end of the game. Because then you'll just learn everything slowly and know everything by the end. Okay, we need to get back, but there's so much loot here. Pick it all up. Bring this with me. There we go. Hey, we can start extraction now because that was the last thing we needed. Good. Let's turn these on so we can focus on the ringy-doos. Come on, ringy-doo, stop moving so much. Okay. Why do you attack that thing? It was already half dead. Come on, game. Work with me here. Okay, we have a bomb here. That's nice. And yeah, there's still a spot for newer players in the game. I mean, I would say retail is much harder to get into, just because in that there's a lot more going on and a lot less explanations. In Classic, though, everything kind of goes one step at a time. And, you know, you learn things as you go, and it's pretty great. Alright, we still have a lot of those things in there, but not much actual resource left. Ain't for you, though? Yeah. Yeah, my friend John also said that it isn't really for him, but he also actually started playing it with me every so often now, which is pretty nice of him. We made some high elf rogues, which was very fun. You know, who doesn't like being a rogue? Alright, I think this technology is the last thing in this mine. Breaker generator, that's good. Alright. Now we can either start extraction or go through the cloud wave. I think cloud wave is probably worth it. Let me, not that button, F. Okay, there we go. Let's go through here and try to grab some things like that. Ooh, we could even get this. Ooh, that's nice. It won't help with our mining at all, but oof. Yeah, that is true. If you have someone to play with that you're specifically wanting to just spend that time with, then yeah, it is a bit of a different thing, because then you're not just playing the game on your own. You're kind of doing it for someone else. I don't know, it's just get that lasering done while we have a bit of spare time here. Okay, that didn't even kill him. Okay. There we go. Okay, now I can go into here. Your armor looks cool. I'd love to add it to my collection. It's not for sale. Okay, then sit down and have some amazing nab cola. One click and the charge hits. No thank you. I don't need no cola right now. I'll just be heading out to the next mine. Because yeah, we still have a bit of time here. That's not the right thing. Does adding these do anything for us? Not really. That probably won't help us if we break it. We need more money. A lot more money. And I need to be able to mine faster if I want to get through this last mine or two before the end of the level. Okay, you did have a lot of steps today, so I will see you later, Evos. Thanks for stopping by. Always appreciate it. Let's go to the tree. We have enough time, I think, to head all the way up to the tree, see if there's another mine up here, and then the tree should give us enough money to get our double laser, and then maybe we can just break through the rest of these mines without a care in the world. Because the double laser plus our innate increased digging speed is going to be so very powerful. Oh, there's another. There's so many mines. Yeah, we definitely need more money and more digging speed, or we're never gonna make it. All right, tree, get ready for deforestation. Asha. There we go. Grab this. Now we should be fine combat-wise, methinks. Yeah, there's another wave coming now. We might have our thing ready before the next wave, but I kind of doubt it. Yeah, let's keep heading downward. Yeah, get rid of that guy, thank you. Because, yeah, I want to be by this mine when we are done with this, so I can just enter immediately and start mining. That's a lot of guys up there, oh gosh. I mean, they're not going to get to us, but still, that is a lot of guys. Was that it? Are we done? Okay, good. Oh, and actually, we need to get our upgrades. There we go. Double beam. Perfect. Breaker generator. You can go down here. Now that is good stuff raw there. You see, this is the kind of mining that we want when we play these games. Get out of here, spiky plant things. No one likes you. If only the spiky plant things actually gave me, like, XP and stuff for breaking them, like the regular blocks, but they don't. They really have no purpose other than just to annoy you. Okay, grab us up with this stuff. Drop you down, up there, apparently. Alright. Send you over there. No, we want all this over here. Okay. Just get all that back there. Destroy you. Thank you. Thanks, spiky plants. Okay. More health. I appreciate that. Because we're getting hit by a lot of things. Oh. I accidentally went back. That's a bit of a problem, isn't it? It probably doesn't matter if I'm grabbing all of those. Maybe I'll get extra moolah for it at the end. Let's grab this and head back with it. Now we can head in. What is this? Energy wall? Eh. Probably not that important. Bring this with us. Come down here. Okay. We can actually still pick stuff up, so we'll do that. Pick up all the rest of these. Get rid of all the rest of you. And it sent us back again. It always does that on accident when we're trying to fight things around it, which is really annoying. And why are you not dead? Like, seriously. Okay. We don't want to break that. Not yet, at least. Okay. Okay, now we got the tech back. That's what I wanted to do. Now, is there anything else in here? I don't know. It's probably not worth it, even if there is. To bring you back. I think we're heading down from the tree. So we'll head down that way. We can use that to get rid of some of our timer there. Buy us a little more time for these last mines. Wow. Oh, 2 more technologies over here. That's a big money. Stop hurting yourself on the spiky doos. Okay, we need to get all that back to base. I'm gonna take a couple trips, methinks. Let's lock in here to get even more mining speed because we can. Move you up, maybe. Oh gosh, there's a lot of you. Put you down there. Ah, health. That's exactly what I needed. Okay, and there's a thingamawhat's-it up there, which is great. Our breaker generator is doing work down there. Keep doing the Lord's work down here. Okay, we're full up for now. And that gives us health. Okay. We need our tech. I think that was just up here. Okay, and we don't even need a teleport because the tech was closer to the front than the teleporter was. There we go. Now we can get even more of this if we wanted, but I don't know if it'll be necessary. So we have our drone system now. Ooh, which actually, we're able to upgrade our drone without spending any significant amount of the money that we want to keep. If we can find where there's a drone. Yeah, so these are all just the base resource. So we can get them. Okay, and this shouldn't be that difficult. Except for all those guys that are coming at us. And the wheel man. The 2 wheel man, apparently. Good. Okay. Did we get everything in here? Let's just double check. I think we did. No, we didn't. We had a little bit of loot left down here. Now get us out of here. Thank you. Okay. Now next mine. I think we only have 1 mine left, and at this rate of mining, we should be able to obliterate it without getting to the next wave. I hope. this not fully mined out? Is this fully mined out? We didn't destroy all the guys in it. No, we haven't fully mined it. Okay, we're just gonna go this direction. Thank you very much. Ah, this leads us into one of these, which is another 1,000 dust or some such. That's amazing. Okay. Okay, well, since this is the last thing we're doing here, we could actually destroy some of these and get some more biometal. Because we have a little bit of time to spare before the thing. Okay. Now let's go get the extraction, and we'll leave with all this money. Extraction. There we go. Let me actually build a Tesla thing here. Just for extra security as we get out of here. You know, might as well. Get rid of Splody Man. There we go. Very good. Seven more seconds. Almost there. And we're getting out of here. Killed them all, even as we're leaving. Alright. Easy enough. And look at all those upgrades. Oh, we're gonna be rich. Can you skip past this? Oh, you can. That's good, because with that many things, it was gonna be taking quite some time. Alright, that is amazing. Got 14, what was that, 14,000 dust just from our upgrades and resources. Not to mention, yeah, not to mention what we got from the other stuff. We have so much. Okay, let's go to our personal upgrades, because honestly, I think getting the mining upgrades is probably the biggest improvement, because here we can get like this stuff. Oh, and that's max level. You can't even upgrade it past that. 40% speed, that's good. We could upgrade this, but I feel like that's not worth it. Just because it's already so powerful. I mean, until we start finding new enemies, that's just not going to be necessary. But okay, well, I guess that's all the personal upgrades I can afford. Are there any new side missions? Yes. Ben, I heard you're not afraid of getting your hands dirty. Pleasantries aside, I have a job for you. I'm listening. I've marked out a new sector. It has excellent dense deposits, but there's a problem. A nest, a big one. Can't send miners in there. Their cutters are designed for ore, not. It's either chitin or chitin. I don't remember how you're supposed to pronounce it. You want me to clear it for you? I want you to do what you do best. Show those creatures that the digger, he's the boss here. This isn't just a request, it's a test. Let's see what you're made of. And it's not for free, of course. The coordinates are on your tablet. Alright. Sounds good to me. Let's head back and do some good upgrading here as well. We can't get this, even though that would be very nice. I mean, look at that speed upgrade. That's gonna be huge. But what we can do... What can we do? Ooh, we could get this. That'll reduce the cooldown and reduce the... and like increase the amount that it reduces their thing by. So that would be real nice. Because, yeah, the longer that I can delay them, the better. Let's get that. Yeah, next is another 100 delay and another 30 seconds off the cooldown, which is nice. Wait, we have enough to afford that. Yoink. Okay. And yeah, once again, another 30 seconds off and another 100 on. So that's pretty solid. Okay, well let's see, how long have we been doing this? Almost 2 hours. Let's do one more. Uno más. And then we can skedaddle. Oh, and you're just right here. Oh, okay. Well, let's do the other insane difficulty places first. Let's do this one. Because, yeah, I want to do this one and then maybe some over here just to lower the activity bar so I can do these two more in peace, you know? Because, you know, anything above this first bar is probably going to be way too difficult to really warrant doing right now. But now we have maxed out in-mine speed from the get-go, which is pretty great. And we can push back their timer by a lot. Okay, it's the lava zone, so we head down. There's a mine. Let's keep heading down until we reach the bottom. Yep, crystal. Okay. Oh. Well, there's an enviro suit in here, apparently. That's good to know. We need 3 of them. Also a bunch of Zyrex in here. Is there another way we can go here? I'd rather not interact. Actually, we do need to interact with them right now. I remember. You need to destroy this immediately so that you quicker. Actually, I think that's not even high enough to do the thing yet. But the faster you can get that thing to be as full as it needs to be to use your ability, the better, because the ability starts off cooldown. You want to get that on cooldown ASAP. Yeah, but you see, even there, I waited a few more seconds for it to fill up a bit more, and it still brought it all the way down to 0. Probably needed to wait a few more seconds to get full effectiveness out of it, but whatever. It still did most of what it was supposed to do, and now it's on cooldown, and it'll be ready eventually. In like a few minutes. But it buys us so much time. Which is exactly what I need. I like having time, especially on these later levels where the enemies are going to obliterate us. What's back here? Nothing? Okay. Oh, but I guess this does go deep enough to get to the enviro suit, so it is probably a pretty deep mine. Okay, I think we had 2 mines down here before the fog wave, so we can use this one's resources for mining eventually. I'd like to go and find a teleporter. Wow, this place is a bit full. Alright, Honey Badger, show them what's what. Alright. well, we showed them what for. Let's obliterate these things. We should have enough time for it. Man, there was a lot of them here, though. Okay. Well, I don't see a teleporter in here for some reason. Usually these big mines have teleporters all over the place, but this one just decides to be special and have absolutely nothing for us. It is unfortunate because that means I'll need to be starting to make my way out right about now. But it's fine. We'll just shoot everything on our way out and hope that we can still be making some mining progress as we leave. Can you get inside the gun? Thank you. I want to break this. Try to get a full up on our inventory. There we are. Now, we need to get some more upgrades. Probably movement is the most important. There we go. Oh, and that's about to happen as well. Let's be ready for that. Hopefully it's not a super tough wave, but I have a feeling it will be. Even though we got no money. Attack those, attack those. Why are you not attacking those? Literally, I send the missile out when I see 4 enemies above me, and the game is just like, nah, we're gonna go for the enemy with half the HP that's flying in the air that you're already shooting at. Like, no, I want you to take out the ground enemy. The missiles are so freaking useless. They never go for the target you need them to attack. They decided to go for literally every other target other than that one. It's like they know. It's like they added proper targeting into it and then just decided to make the game go for the opposite target. So does this connect over? It doesn't look like it, but maybe. Yeah, no, this just connects down, not over to the big room. Continue taking all this. If only we had a teleporter. Okay, and our guy is already full. That's a good sign. It's a good amount of money we've just happened across here. Unless they just didn't unload at the end of last time. I don't know. I think they would have. It's hard to tell, because sometimes, you know, they get stuck on things. Okay, got all that. Get all this. There's a technology. I really wish we could just teleport back with it. I don't know if there is a teleporter in here. And I'm hoping that we get our time pushback thing again before the second wave, so I'll have a bit more time in here. Because this is a huge mine, and I kind of need more time to explore all of it. Ah, teleporter. Yes, exactly what we need. Let's get a way out here and then grab some more materials to fill up our gun. And then let's grab one of these tech things that were up here. Right here. Take this back with us. Good. Cluster bomb. Now... Oh yeah, we can use that pretty soon. So we'll get one of these. Some of these, just for basic combat competency. But this is already usable, meaning we have a lot more time now before the next wave. And that's good. Plus we have more mining power, which is also good. We don't need that just yet, probably. This keeps just going deeper. There we go. I think we're finally at the end of it. Okay. Okay, you grab those. You didn't grab all of it. Dang it, little bot guy. Why are you not grabbing all the loot? That's like your entire job. Okay, another teleporter. Our cup runneth over. Okay, is this where the Enviro suit is? No, it's way deeper still. How? How can this place get that much deeper? This is a big, big cave. Which luckily means a lot of resources, probably. Although it's not that resource rich, if I'm gonna be honest. So far, it's been rather poor on the richness of it. Not only that each vein doesn't give very much, but also there just aren't a lot of blocks with resources in them. I think it's because it's such a big mine that it allocates how much resource should be in the entire mine and then spreads it out throughout it. And so we just don't get very much. Oh, there's a technology. We'll head over to that. Also a bunch of enemies in there. That's great. We had a teleporter nearby. Let's really try to find this suit thing. I don't know where it is. Is it down here somewhere? Looks like it would be. Hard to tell. Oh, there's a lot of those. But I think it's in there. Okay, we'll go next time that way. Okay, well, we're back right before the wave. Got all our money. Let's make ourselves a bit better here. Because, yeah, with default weapon upgrades, we're not going to be surviving the wave. I think we have another mine above this. Like, they are really just giving us a lot to mine today. Okay, can you please move? Why do you have so much health? Yeah, get rid of that thing. Okay. I just have so much health, though. Okay, now we got another little while before the next horrifying wave. So let's keep exploring and see what we can do. Because, yeah, we were, like, way deep in here. Yeah, going right definitely makes it go, you know, that we're getting closer. Okay, and down seems to make us go farther away, which is odd. I guess it's just somewhere in the middle of the map, because going too high up was also making it go further. How far down this way does it go? That's insane. This isn't even the right direction, it looks like. Okay, we got a little bit more money down here, which is perfect. We need a lot of that stuff. Okay, we do not need health. Not yet, at least. But that whole area is now cleared. Let's head up here. So where is this suit? We really need more light. It gets kind of terrifyingly dark down here. Yeah, not the right time to come up. Okay. Okay, don't kill that, please. Thank you. Because we need to come this way. We can use that to reduce our timer. Okay, but we're getting deep enough that the ore is starting to be a bit more rich now, which is good. There's one suit. Alright. On a teleporter. Perfect. Because once I eventually get enough materials, I'll want to teleport out of this area. And if each ore is giving that much, it probably won't take that long. Yeah, we should probably destroy those eventually. I think it's passively dying to the lava, actually. Well, aren't they dumb for putting their entire hive cluster right in front of a lava spout? Okay, well, we have a lot of money. Let's head back real quick. 34. Jeez, okay. More mining, more turning. Let's head in again. We still got plenty of time before the wave. Of course, by going through there, we might destroy that hive, thus causing the wave to happen a bit sooner than we expected, but probably not by too much. Need to destroy everything. Okay, and there was one little thing from over here that I want to pick up. Just because I keep seeing it and it keeps bothering me. I get deeper in here. The place is gonna be full of enemies again. Get more of the good stuff. Good. Man, and this was still like either the first or second mine we've been in. That's crazy. Place is way too big. But we don't have a teleporter nearby that I know of. Bring that this way. Thank you. Okay. We'll just head back to the earlier teleporter. Right here. There we go. Turret replicator. Yeah, let's build one of those. Sure. Because we might still be here a minute. And I want a nice, easier time against this wave. And I hope the other caves are much smaller. Because this is ridiculous. I need to get rid of those. Oh, got them both. Good, good. Let the hate flow through you. Alright, now I think we'll just go to the next cave. There's still stuff in there that I want to get, including the biometal, but it's just way too big. Yeah, and there's another cave right here. Just for us to obliterate. And usually, you can get more money by entering a new cave than dealing with the travel time of the old cave. Okay, go deeper. What's over here? Not a lot. Oh, but there is another Enviro suit in here, somewhere. There are teleporters in here as well, evidently. I figured that by just running right into one. That's great. Okay, he's just sitting over there catatonic because he missed his attack. He's rethinking all his life choices. Which, you know, I appreciate, instead of him coming after me. Alright, our buddy's full up. I'm almost full up. Just grab that. Head back home. of you just hanging around here. Now send us back. Now we got money for one of these. Split beam, my favorite. Okay, we're actually able to do that. So we can get rid of some of these because we have time. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, do we have time? I don't know, but as of right this second, we do have time. And with how powerful our mining is, pretty soon, we may be able to actually fully explore these caves while having time to spare. I sure hope so. Yeah, you go down there. That's like where the entrance is right down that way. Okay. I am not full up on stuff at all. We need more loot. Oh, we'll just leave you there, I guess. That's nothing. And the rest of you head up this way. I just need more money. That's all I need. Okay, I think our thing is full up enough that we can do one of these. Okay. Great. Now... we probably need more combat, right? Half combat, half mine? Probably good. Oh, now we're super zippy. Let's grab this just in case it's something that'll actually aid us in the mine. I don't think it will be, but... Portable turret. Yeah, actually, I'll kind of take that. There's some places that are infested with Zyrex. We can just drop it somewhere to stop them. Like, over here. So that'll just kind of keep doing its thing, I think. Take out those guys passively. That's a lot of lava. Why we save those. We have a teleporter right there. And we'll need to use it. Meh. Wish we could have stayed out a bit longer. Let me build us a turret here. Help with the wave. Actually go down a bit. Kind of be between the two turrets. Well, why do you move? Why are you moving? Why is everything moving and I didn't allow them?
Okay, the lower turret is now shooting things. I don't know if the upper turret was still shooting things, but I hope it was. Okay, we should have another time reversal by the time the next wave gets here, so that will help immensely. Let's head back in there. Really wish we could teleport to the end of the mine, like as deep as we've mined so far. Because teleporting out is nice and all, but it is a very one-way thing. And it didn't even kill this thing yet. You're still alive. I swear, that thing is immortal. Oh, that's where the exosuit is. Good. I wasn't even trying to look for that, I was just mining. Okay, Honey Badger, you are needed. Deal with these immortal guys. Okay. Mine out the rest of all this. We still have stuff in the first mine we have to deal with. They need to stop giving us such deep mines. Okay, technology. Come with me. Good. Okay, I'm gonna say that was everything for that mine for now. We may revisit it. But for the moment, that is everything in there. More dabblage. Now there should be a fog wave above us. Cloud wave or what have you. Which will kind of suck because that'll push that closer. Okay, go destroy those. I know it targets those above anything else. Okay, and it didn't even kill them. There we go, it almost did. Okay. This gives us free loot and a little thing here. Incredible. These aren't random flights, it's a migration. If I can map their routes, it could save thousands of lives. The only question is, where are they all going? Yeah, that's a good question. Okay, we're able to push back that from the brink of another wave. Head up here. Wait, let's actually go all the way to the top. Get the tree money. Because if we can get the tree money, then we'll be in a good position. Because then we could get a lot of different upgrades at once and not either invest it all into combat and not worry about the waves anymore, or invest it all into mining and just mine out every mine instantaneously. There it is. And we have like 3 mines below us, so we still have a bit to do. Plus the magma mines, I don't think either of them we fully explored. Throw you in there. Just makes that a whole lot simpler. Okay. I definitely want to be able to shoot through an enemy. And the longer beams. There we go. We'll get a bit of both. So 4 more waves until the Leviathan. And I think we'll be able to use this once more before the end of the level. So, we have a bit of time left. Oh yeah. This will be easy to clear out. Except for that little hive thing, which will be a bit of a hassle because we don't want to break it. But you know, the game doesn't always give you a choice, does it? Oh, but this is where the last exosuit is. Okay, but we gotta be getting back, sadly. Come along. Resource radar, okay. Actually pretty solid. With that extra money, we can get more damage. And actually, we have so much of this resource now, we can actually start using it for good upgrades like the magnet, which will help immensely. Alright. Well, the magnet is kind of making it so the piercing doesn't work as well against these guys. So it's better against air units and worse against ground units now. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's probably fine, because that's just a rolly generator. We don't care about the rolly guys that much. Dang, spike things. No, don't. What? You can just send us back at any distance? I'd rather if you didn't. And this is just so useless because it gets put on 7. Like, I need to look away from the screen to find where the heck 7 is, because it's just so far away from WASD. So, and then when I'm looking away, don't activate. When I'm looking away from it, it's very hard to, you know, navigate. And it always goes right where your mouse is pointing. So by the time you've located 7 and pressed it, you're usually not looking the direction you want to be going. Okay, but there's the exosuit in here somewhere, meaning this place must go much deeper. How can you stop with that just constant damaging? Yeah, I could use one of these. Is this where the exosuit is? Around here? We got a lot of loot just lying around, because we can't pick it all up yet. more up here, but we can't get to it. There we go. I wonder when our thingamawhat's it's gonna come off cooldown. Because you can't tell while you're in the mine, which is pretty interesting. Aha, there's where the suit is, though. You can kind of tell by the glow. Okay, we need to find a there's a teleporter. Hey. That was easy. There we go. And we're back right in time. Build another one of these. See if we can't get an upgrade. Yes, we can. Oh boy. Okay, another wave. But right after this, we can use our ability, and that'll reduce it until for the next wave. We'll have plenty of time inside this mine to clear it all out. Oh, are we killing the easy guys again now? Oh, good. I don't know why it does that. In the later waves, it always switches back to the easy enemies. Seems kind of counterintuitive. I think it would be the opposite. Maybe that's a bug. Maybe you're supposed to start with the easy enemies, but they got, like, the order backwards. There we go. Now we got plenty of time there. We're still going to try not to kill those. That we should, but we just don't have enough time for it. Until we've upgraded... Yeah, kill him. Right through there. Until we've upgraded our pushback ability a bit more, we should be more careful when it comes to killing those things. Alright, we got lots of loot down here. And that thing, for some reason. Grab all this, move it away from there so the bloodthirsty guy doesn't kill all of it instead of grabbing loot. Okay, now you're full. So let's get us out of here again. Turn in, head back in. Because we still got more time. Lots more time, actually, because that's just time until the wave we already did, because we're behind the schedule on that. Okay. Grab all that. Hello. Get out of here. Is there anything else down here? Yes, there is. Not really. Okay, bye. We're full up on that, so you grab the rest of those, and then I think this mine might be done. So yeah, let's just head on out of this. Do we have another mine below this that we didn't do? I don't remember. Oh, we did. Oh my gosh. We have so many mines. So many things to go through. And so little time. Don't really want to unleash that just yet. Every other time, it just goes like shooting out, but the one time that I want to send it flying, it just sits there and does nothing. Classic. But that means we got no more exosuits because, you know, we can extract, so there's that. And these things we hate and we want destroyed. Good. Go into here, clear that all out. Our guy is full up again. Anything else out here? Yes. We are gonna be so rich after this. So rich. I could start investing those riches on fighting the Leviathan, but it just seems so far-fetched, you know? Okay. Got that. Buzzsaw drone. I don't know, but we're getting to the end of these upgrades. And we have so many things that help us in combat right now. It's almost, I almost feel like we could defeat the Leviathan, but without the jump pad thing, without the little rockets, we're not going to be able to do it, I don't think. We're just going to get more mining, so we can mine in the last bit. Mine real well. Keep giving me the money. Thank you. Yeah, you can pick up those. Thank you. Took them a while, but you know. Come on, just get all these up onto this like ledge here. Okay, now grab that. Okay. Now, are we done entirely in this area? I think we are. Yeah. So I think this entire mine is cleared except for, you know, biometal. Alright, look at this. We still have a money. We're pretty much as far through the mining as we ever have to be. If we go over here, we get better turrets. We could get a better buzzsaw drone, which is nice, I think. It's just we're not going to be able to do enough damage in the time it takes to kill the Leviathan with our current upgrades. We need better. This takes 25. Let's see if we can't get to 25 here. Is that enough? It is. Okay, hi, what are you? I don't like that. Man, but look at how fast we just shred the normal waves. The buzzsaw drone takes out anything that gets near us. I really feel like we might be able to do it on this run. I'm beginning to believe. Okay. Shotgun, not really helpful here. Yeah, let's just leave all of them. Oh, and we can actually buy us some more time. So why not destroy all these? You know what? We need the biometal. We don't have a ton left to be doing mining-wise. And we just bought us a bunch of time. Can I just use this? Yes, I can. Did a lot of damage to him. Alright. There we go. 3 more biometal for me. And we only have one more legitimate wave. And I think the molten areas still had some stuff in them that I want to clear out. And I kind of think that we should go for the Leviathan. My brain is like torn on it. Half of me is like, that is the dumbest idea ever. We are going to die because we can't do the jump. And the jump is kind of necessary to get past some of its abilities. But at the same time, I do have more durability. I have Tesla towers. And I have so much that I can use for this. And my combat ability is impeccable. So it's like, I feel like we could. I really do. Okay, was this the one that had anything left in it? That's a lot of lava. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's some rocks over there. Some loot over here. And this is where the exosuit was, so that's not important for us. Yeah, so not a whole lot in here. Just a few rocks, a few things of loot that we didn't pick up before. I think it was the other mine in the molten area that had more that I didn't finish in it. 'Cause I remember one of these, I was very disappointed not being able to get everything. And another turret here. Very good. Okay, we might just need to teleport out pretty quick here. Yeah. This one was a huge mine. So we will wait out another round up here. Have a bit more money. If we're gonna be doing this, we're gonna need maxed out damage like that. No regular drone though, sadly. Like the saw drone is pretty good in its own right, plus the turrets are pretty good too. Really? That was the final wave? What? Why do we have another wave coming? That ain't right. Did I kill like the first few enemies so fast that the game thought the wave was over because the first few enemies were dead? And then it sent the rest of the enemies and it counted it as like a new wave because... Oh hi, what the heck are you? I don't like how you move. You're kind of scary. Okay. Now we just need to get to the end of this mine. Mine the rest of what's back here. Use all of that on probably turret upgrades, and then call that Leviathan in. and we're gonna show him what for. This is about as highly upgraded as we have ever been, and we have a good amount of money for, you know, other stuff like repairs and the like. Do you see how much I ended up leaving back here? A lot. Yeah, it's like a few thousand dust just left back here. Plus all the resources. Oh, teleporter. Perfect, exactly what we needed. Eventually. And another research. Oh, that is good money. If we survive. Okay, but he's full up on stuff. Okay, let's grab this. Now, if we could just use the timer thing again, that would be great. But I don't know if we'll be able to. Oh, we can almost, we might be able to. Okay, but we said we were gonna do everything in on the turret replicator. Because our turrets are strong, and they can be stronger. Fire rate increase. Damage from every shot. Okay, that's pretty strong. Now we just need to keep an eye on 2, and 2 might come available, and we might get more time in the mine to finish this out. Because it was right there. It was like right at the top. Come on, almost there. Nope, don't destroy that. 2. Yes, okay. We have time. That was very close. But now we get the delicious loot, which is necessary for us to be able to fight back the enemy pretty soon here. You know, when I was looking at that thing's next upgrade and I saw that it makes it produce light, I was like, that doesn't seem that important. In these deep mines, that is very important. Alright. Get back out to here. Now let's just see what we can do. We could get another one of these, which will increase the fire rate by another 20%. Is there anything else that'll help us? Because yeah, we could get we have the aerial mines. The saw. I think the turret is going to be of the best help because it won't only be defending our ship, but it'll also be attacking the Leviathan. So grabbing some of that is important. And then I think we're just going to spend the rest of this on healing up. There we go. Gonna go in one last time just to see if there's anything else we can get in here. Because we're not going to be lucky enough to get any more time extensions, for sure. But any more money that we can get. And actually, it would probably be worth it to destroy some hives if there's nothing else in here to be getting. So yeah, that might be our plan, is just destroy the hives in here. Because that'll bring about the end, but we have a teleporter here. And we get much more biometal out of it. Man, it's such a delay on movement. What is that? I've never seen that before. Okay. Okay. Big boulders are gone, that's good. Some enemies are coming in. Our saw drone is doing some work. Oh, boulders are back. Great. But they actually look destroyable now. That's good. Okay, good. What do we do about that? What do I do about that? I don't know. We just tank the damage, I guess. Oh, okay, I didn't even see that coming. Danger from below. Destroy that. Oh gosh. Okay, and now we're here. Okay, back to these, I guess. Oh boy. Ooh. This thing's got a ton of health. Guess the slow ones or the fast ones? This are the fast ones. No. No. Down to 25 health, though. Oh, we get nothing for it. Okay. I mean, I think we keep all the dust that we got from the mining, which was probably still like, I think that was still like 20,000 dust or something. That was an insane amount. Yeah, look at that. We still get an insane, and I think we kept the biometal as well. We just didn't get the bonus dust from the upgrades. So that's unfortunate, because that would have been like another, what, 15,000 dust probably? But still, that is an insane amount of this. So we definitely, if we want to fight that thing, we need this upgraded a lot, and this upgraded a lot. Because these two are the most important ones. We can't seem to upgrade the shell at all, either one, and we can't get new shells, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, we still got a ton out of that. That was just a long, good level. That's kind of the length that I thought all the levels before should have been, you know? Ooh, but we could get this as well. This would just give us more time, but most levels you don't need that much time anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna get this. Ooh, and that's max level. Okay. So yeah, super fast, high durability. That'll help a lot. And then the turbine upgrade. Yeah, we'll need, I think, 2 more upgrades for this. Oh, we can actually get 1 more there. Nice. Yeah. So the next upgrade of this should be enough to be able to fight the thing properly. Because some of its attacks are they're just coming at you, and you don't have enough speed, probably even with this level of treads, to be able to outrun it. But we almost got it. It got down to like 20% health or something. That was insanely close. And if we had won that, you know how many upgrade materials we would have gotten out of that? We would have gotten like 100,000 dust out of it. And that would have been insane. I would have liked that a lot. So let me just check. We're not going to do another level right now. But did that get cleared? Which one was that? That was... Yeah, that was this one. So this one didn't get cleared, nor did the activity bar go up. So we basically got all of that loot for free. Because it didn't make it any harder, and it didn't finish the mission. Because I was thinking I should probably do this mission next. Just because this is the one that gets us something new. Because all the side missions have given us new technologies and new things to buy. And that's very important. So we might want to go with that next, but... we'll see. I am happy, though, that we got such good upgrade materials, and we finished this out, which is so nice, because now we'll have that out-of-combat speed to get between the mines much easier, because that's a huge time sink during the levels, is just going from mine to mine and trying to like go up to the tree and explore through areas. You want to be able to move faster, and this is the fastest legs that we've seen so far, so that is very helpful. So I will see you guys next time, which is probably tomorrow. I think today is Sunday? Today's Saturday. It's somewhere around there. It is a day that ends in day. And it is not, tomorrow is not a day. I have it on, pretty sure it's on good authority that tomorrow is not a day that starts with wed. So we should be all right. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll get back to this. I'm getting into this, it was a little rocky at first because it was having to trudge through the expectations I had for it from the first game. But now that we're getting into it, and it's starting to have like longer levels, and I'm getting more meta progression and stuff like that, it's starting to align. It's starting to become what I want it to be. And maybe eventually, near the end of the game, maybe they'll have an endless mode, which would just be amazing. Because that, if it could just have randomly generated mines up and down forever, and it just keeps giving you more and more and more and more loot, and then you just can fully upgrade everything, get all the researches, all the upgrades, and then you're fighting against entire legions of Zyrex and like the toughest types of them, and maybe even the Leviathan shows up every wave. That would be amazing. I would love that. That is kind of what I was hoping for this game in the first place, was just an infinite mode. Like the first game, but expanded by a lot. But you know, we will see. By the end of the game, we'll see what they have in here. So I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye.